Let's get this show on the road. Yes, new patch. New patch is out. I have downloaded it, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think it's downloaded. Patch 1.6 or whatever it is. We're going to go through patch notes as we always do. I've loaded up the game. Obviously, I saw this on Giant still. I don't think there was no, let's give it to the partner people early and let them have a look through the patch notes. We got it as soon as it went on the website. So you might as well say the partnership between Giants and the creators is over because we're not getting anything early. We're not being told anything early. So, but whatever, I don't care. The patch is out. I was wrong. I thought it'd come out next Tuesday or Monday. But it's been close to a month. So yeah. Difficulty level for GT3 AI has increased 6 seconds quicker at Donington. That's good, to be fair. Right, let's go through the patch quickly because it's been a while, almost a month since we've had one. Has he really? Well, whatever. If they want to go down that route and put all the balls in his basket, good luck to them. Fix any issues affecting certain cars that would turn driving assists off despite them being on. Improve windscreen reflections and materials along the cockpit display to get gauges across multiple cars. Addition, the Porsche 992 GT3R has received improved cockpit vibrations. Handling and physics. Improved collision handling and... I can't even read that. I'm not even... Fix collision cleanup when vehicles are teleported. Improve transmission driveline gear handling, ignition stability and brake temperature issues. Okay, general physics cleanup and refactoring and stability and performance. New tire revision again. Okay, so we've got to get yeah, exactly, happy patch day. So we've got to get used to a new tire model again. Great. Tuned brake balance and ABS settings. Okay, updated tires and improved overall handling. So does that mean then the GT3s are going to be quicker? So GT3s, GT4s, 992 Cup, default brake bars changed to be more towards 50%, which have gone 50-50. Not, what was it before? 62, 63? With a change to the rear brake size, under created setup should be revised for this change. Penalty system, gone from qualifying first by 3 seconds to last by 3 seconds. Are you joking? I think you need setups. Improved track limit detection margins and accuracy. Fixed incorrect penalties on Nürburgring, Nordschleife and Lexington. Added safer detection to drivable surfaces outside track limits. Online and multiplayer. Fixed an issue that could cause players to experience black screen when another player quits the lobby or fall through the environment. Vehicle damage has been enabled for ranked online modes. Whoops. I'm a bit 50-50 with that. Further improvements made to ranked online scoring system prevent exploits. We can, well, we're going to test that. I actually, before this patch come out, I'd done a race or two, and I actually managed to get into the LMP race on my own. And I thought, what better time to record the race? And what I did was I qualified, I'd done 2 laps, I retired to the pits, the game finished, and yeah, I got 98 points. So we can hopefully test that at some stage. I'll probably make a video on it if I can get in and on my own. Fixed crashes relate to invalid driver profiles or multiplayer menus. Added safeguards to ensure grid positions are correct. Fixed a potential soft lock issue that could occur when selecting events during leaderboard updates. Improved maintenance mode handling and network stability. Okay, that's what we want, network stability. Fix an issue where Racing Line could stop updating on online races. Improve validation for missing DLC mods in valid configuration. Championships now only populate with owned tracks and valid grid sizes. This is career mode, okay. Weather seasons now appear through career mode events. Weather conditions. Start times have been reviewed to give more time of day variety, including night time. AI opponents. Improved braking logic, throttle response and understeer oversteer. Enhance AI prediction using track incline tilt wetline speed. Improved pitch stop logic. Added slip protection. Fix multiple issues related to AI behavior. Refined AI performance for closer, more consistent racing. Adjusted AI tyre wear for better match player performance. Track and environment. Added and refined ground collisions material. Support the penalty system across multiple. Improved trees, lods, alpha clipping. Fix textured issues, clipping, level of detail, distance setting. Fix macro gaps for group surfaces. Okay, rendering and visuals. Fix shadows, improve exposure handling, including cockpit exposure. Make a fixed rear view. They've done quite a bit. Improve reflections, quality and anti-aliasing in mirrors. Fix fog, fade, for atmospheric quality. UI, improve mini-map behavior and performance. Enable input display graphics on top left of HUD when using a controller. Input and hardware support. Fix controller calibration and dead zone issues. Improve thrust master and Logitech support. Okay, nothing there. That stability and performance. Improve robustness when loading profiles with missing or invalid data. Correct rounding errors in lap time calculation with Motec displays. Modding and DLC. Improve handling DLC. Okay, so an overall improvement of most things, I think you could say. Obviously, it'd be interesting to see about the new tyre model, the grip. Obviously, the ABS has been brought down to 50/50. Whether that'll help make us quicker, we don't know. So I suppose we just need to jump in and see what's what, really, don't we? Just jump in and play. So we're already on. Not sure if the multiplayer's back up, to be fair, because they were doing maintenance. So we've got GT3 race in 8 minutes. Should we just go with GT3s? Yeah, you got your perch. Yeah. The thing is, I don't do the offline, so I can't really test the AI. Or I can, but yeah. All I know was to see which was the quickest car in the GT1s, I think it was. I've done an AI comparison offline, and I think the quickest AI in the Toyota was doing 217s, and I was doing, I think I got a 206, and that was before the patch. That's like, what, 11 seconds quicker than the AI, and that was 100 AI as well, 100%. So, like I said, I think for me, we can't test stability, or we can. We just need the longevity. We need to just jump into races and see what happens. Is going to be a way to test the server stability. See if anyone gets kicked or the usual, I think. So, obviously, graphics-wise, we'll just have a look at that, see if it's improved. Handling and physics as well. But yeah, damage in online, that's, it's a bit of an iffy subject for me, because yeah, it's, I don't know what way you can look at it. I just think if somebody wants to intentionally wreck you now, that's it, your race is over. So yeah, your race is over at the end of the day. I see Metz is on. Nice. Good to see him on PMR again. The review camera looks better. That's good. Nothing really about them optimizing it, is there? That's the thing. So, yeah. I says it's a shame. Like I said, I do want to try and jump in a race with no one in it just to test that, if they have actually sorted it. Because if they haven't, then again, it's not worth competing to try and be #1 in your division. But like I said, I've got the video for this patch of that. So yeah, if we can at some stage, might be a day or two, if I can jump in and there's no one in a certain race, I'll do it. So right, let me go and actually quick one, see if any more downloadable content while we're here. No. No, all the same. Okay, that's good. So yeah, not really changed much with the single player, have they? Or not the single player, the custom lobbies. Yeah, we'll go GT3. I've actually got a decent tune now off John, and I'm I've done a 38.0, so I'm close to a 37. So, but yeah, be interesting to see now if these are quicker or they're slower. Where were we? So the thing is it going to be? Will it mess up the setups with the brake bias that they've changed or not? Be interesting to see. So yeah, what's it, career mode? So online multiplayer. So really, yeah, we just need to just see the problem. The problem is, while we've only got four players registered, we're not going to see the stability side. We need more than that. So yeah. Oh wow, look at my global ratings down to 98.16. I didn't see that before. That's probably getting hit and span out and yesterday evening. But yeah, I'd say then going on the 98 points is the maximum you can get. I'm sure that means, what's 98 times 4? Isn't that 394? Am I wrong? Because you're looking at 400 for take away 6. So yeah, 394. So that tells me the top of Division 1 is a PlayStation driver that's basically got 98 points on every race. I don't, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, he might have, but I've never seen 98 points when I've been in a server with, say, all the top guys. I think the most I've ever seen is 70 something, maybe 80. So I'd say the most legit points is second place with 368. Still a massive gap to third. But it'd be interesting to see which ones of these are Ryoki, John possibly, because they are the quick drivers. But yeah, let's hope they've sorted that. Let's hope they've fixed the point system. Right, we've got 6. So not the... it might be because they're still worried about the maintenance. But it seems to be working, as far as I'm aware. So I suppose we'll see. I don't think the update was that big either. Well, I managed to get it downloaded pretty quick, if I'm honest. It's 1.2 gig. So that says, yeah, not massive. So yeah, 20 minutes ago, they released a patch. Car setups and updates. Significant changes have been made to patch which affects previously made car setups. Please ensure you adjust your custom setups accordingly. Oh, great. So are all our setups going to be null and void now? Oh, my days. So, Fernando's put patch 1.60 has started rolling out across. We're focusing on improving the LMDH class, online components, and much more. Okay. Okay. Do-do-do-do. So I don't understand. Well, I'm not gonna bash him, EJR, but yeah, why is he multiplayer open lobby testing? But he likes the LMDH. I don't know anyone else who does like the LMDHs, to be fair. So if they've solely sort of done that off his feedback, then yeah, I prefer to see him. Don't get me wrong. I hope that this patch has fixed the stability issues first and foremost. That's it. That's the biggie for me. Don't really care about anything else, just the stability. If they've fixed that, then great. But yeah, let's see. 13 of us. Not a massive grid, so stability's probably going to be there. We'll be on for an hour or two. Yeah, or a couple of hours maybe, just to test stuff. So we'll see. But yeah, bit of a scary thing then of all these setups that Wan Kenobi's done and Final Sector are null and void. They won't be null and void. You just have to tweak a few things, maybe the brake bias, stuff like that. But that seems the main thing that they've changed. Tyres, if they have helped sorted the tyres out, we might not be overheating then the tyres, which is a good thing. Because yeah, even a lot of people are having issues with overheating the tyres. If you push too much, you just, yeah, that overheated so quickly. So right, we're loaded straight in, which is a good sign. We can drive, which is a good sign. Let's go back to the pits. Let's go and have a look at the setup, shall we? Right, we're on default. Okay. Oh, this has changed. It's a little bit bigger. So yeah, 50-50. So they did say that, I'm sure I said traction control as well. ABS has changed. So let's load the setup. So ideally want to go 50-50, no? I have to see what it was before. It was like 60, weren't it? That'd be 38 rear. I don't know with this, you know. Let's see what 50-50 does. Let's just go out and give it a go. We're going to go with softs. Why not? Not too sure if they've sorted the glitch out with it, but we'll just go out and see. Hammer time. Like my tyres are not getting on warm at all. What's going on? They're coming down. 48. And get the temperatures up. My days, yeah. ABS feels better, or just the physical braking, but we're down to 50-50, so could be more bite on the front. But them tyres, they're not even at 100. By now, they would have been absolutely mullered. They would have been over 100 by now, easily. So I wonder how much we can take the piss on the track cut limits. PC1 doesn't seem as... I mean, with this setup, it's quite responsive with the traction control. See, oil slicks in, nice. Not in my chat, but in the game. Your tyres are cooking. How? Mum, I'm soft. And I'm pushing like an absolute... And they're not going up. Only just reached 100 now. Now they're starting to, but yeah. Before they would have went by now. Under investigation. Nice. So I reckon we're going to be slower, or I reckon we're going to be quicker. But they're now starting to go a little bit. Yeah, now they're starting to. And we're going to be slower. Not by much, but yeah, it was a bit of a dodgy lap. Sliding though. Hang it around the outside, buddy. Yeah, now they're starting to go. It felt, when the tyres were in the window, it was about the same. Now that the tyres have overheated, it's sliding around a lot more. Can't get the power down. Stormy Norman, how you doing, mate? Oh, and we're getting under investigation as well. Hey, dickheads! Dickhead, dickhead, dickhead. Dickhead, dickhead. Necro, how you doing? Right, so softs are still out of the question. They're lasting an extra lap and then they're going off. So I think mediums is going to be the key then. We've got 1 minute, so I'm not going to go out. See, the problem now is as well, we've got damage. So I think I could have got into the 38s, but it would have been a high 38. I think we're going to be slower. So, yeah. I want to test the traction control though as well. It just felt for me, TC1 earlier on when I was testing this pre-patch with this setup, it was getting the power down really well. Yeah, it was getting the power down well. Now it seems to be a little bit, yeah, a bit looser, sliding a bit more. So somebody's already got DQ'd. Now, was that their fault or the game's fault? Audi's still OP. I'd say so, yes, because it's a tyre change. They've updated the tyre model, so it'll be across every car. So they haven't nerfed off any car. They haven't said in the patch notes they've nerfed the car off. So yeah, I think I maybe had a high 38, but this setup's a low 38, 38.0, but on mediums. So we'll see what we can do in the race. And for me, the handling still feels the same. It just seems that it slides around a lot more once you overheat the tyres. I noticed pre-patch, when you used to get the tyres overheated, it didn't necessarily slide the car, it just made you slower. You could see the lap times. It was a little bit, but this for me now feels like the car's moving around a lot more as soon as you overheat the tyres. But for me, the tyres seem to take, especially the softs, an extra lap to start to heat up, which I suppose is a good thing. But with me, I still can't run the softs. I'm still overheating them. So yeah, you're gonna have to go mediums. Oh, I mean, John told me last night you can run soft, but you've got to basically babysit them until mid to the end of the race, and then you can push them. And it's the same with the mediums, but the mediums obviously don't heat up as much. Yeah, they haven't sorted out the BOP. They haven't nerfed anything off. They've just done the tyres across the board. The same with the last patch. The last patch, they done something, and it slowed all the cars down again. And they've done it this time as well, with the tyres, I'd say. Well, we know it's the tyres because it's in the patch notes. But we'll see. We'll see. See what the race does. Medium tyres. See in the race. See what happens. But yeah, anyone that's in the chat or watching or keeping one eye on it and on their console, let me know if you get kicked out the servers and stuff like that. If you still have the instability issues. Where are we? Right, we're going to have to be careful now because damage is on. If we get absolutely punted into the first corner, that's our race over. I don't agree with it, to be honest with you. I really don't. I'd maybe... Actually, hang on. I'd maybe like to see... I'd maybe like to see, ghosted back markers with full damage on. Because otherwise you could get a back marker, take you out. That's it. Good night. But... Not too sure who asked for full damage, but... Yeah. We'll see. Like I said, my big thing is the stability. Not bothered about relearning how to drive a car, relearning tyres and stuff like that. That will come. It's, the stability. Right, here we go. Let's hope we don't get absolutely punted into the first corner. Oh, hang on, I've got no feedback. Brilliant. Lost force feedback. No force feedback. This is going to be fun. Yeah, I've got no force feedback whatsoever. Nothing at all. So is that a bug? We've never had that before. Gonna have to just try and coax it around. I don't know, I ain't gonna be able to drive like this. Oh well, we could get used to it, I suppose. It's weird with no feedback. Oh my days. Only way we're going to tell is if we jump in another race and it does it again. So I could see, I ain't going to be able to turn the wheel off and turn it back on. That's not going to work, I don't think. Wow, under investigation. That was quick. Right, I'm not even worth bothering. I'm going to try and turn the wheel off and on, see what that does. Right, problem with this is... Come on. Right, it's back. Yeah, it's back after doing the wheel, but... Because at the end of the day, we don't want to just, yeah, leave the race. I mean, that's the first time that's ever happened. Start of a race. Yeah, now we want to see what the lap times we can do on the mediums. Not overheating, yeah, but mine did on this, but after an extra lap. So I suppose the harder the tyres you go, they're going to be an extra couple of laps from what they used to be. These guys? What do you mean, these guys? In the race, or? Track limits don't seem as bad, if I'm honest, but like I said, we do get a dodgy track limit, we'll they're acting better then, or how hard is it to make a mouse cursor disappear when you swipe inputs? Is that in game? Had no force feedback at the start of the race, which I have never had in all the races I've done on this game. So that could be a little bug. So I've had to turn the wheel off and turn it back on, and it's sorted it out. It definitely seems you can push the track limits a little bit more. Definitely. But yeah, I do think we're going slower. I'm going to try PC 5 and see what it does. That's what we usually run. 39.0. What gloves have I got? I don't know. They're on Amazon. They weren't that expensive, to be fair. They're quite, I wouldn't say tight fitting. They hug your hands quite well. Can't remember how much they were. I said they weren't expensive. I think they're more biking gloves, possibly mountain bike or something. I don't know. They've got the things where you can still press your phone and that. I think touchpad stuff or whatever it is. I don't know. Do the job. Oh my days. Lap 4, we're going to have a look at that one at the end. If I'm on the line, and they obviously haven't sorted out the track cuts. Right, we're 38.9. We are struggling, so I'd say we're about a second slower. Second slower than what we were. I think just go, yeah, Amazon, type in sim racing gloves. It'll bring up loads. That was definitely on the line. Is he going to be kind to me or not? Yeah, okay. Nailed that corner. Mine aren't cooking. It'll be down to the setup then as well. What are you doing, buddy? We're using default setup or a legit setup. I think these track penalties have got worse. Not the actual extending, but what they actually give you when you do go off the track. Pretty crazy. Realistic. I know, I think it's not the limits, it's when you go over the limit what they give you. They just seem too quick now to slap you with a penalty. But before you get away with it, you could have maybe 2 or 3 track cuts before they give you a penalty. But yeah, my mediums aren't overheating at all. Yeah, 5 seems about the same as where it was. Put it at 3. These straight away. I don't know if you really want to come back to this game. I mean, if they've sorted out the online stability, then yeah, maybe. But if they haven't, then... And the mediums don't seem to be wearing as much. Yeah, mediums don't seem to be wearing. Exactly. Yeah, mediums aren't wearing half as much than what they used to do, so they've sorted out the wear, and yeah, they're definitely not heating up as much. Is there one starting in 5 minutes? Will I won't finish this, will I? I'll jump out then. God damn it, my mouse is moving slow. Yeah, so I'd say, what, 8 tenths slower? Maybe 9 tenths than what they were because of the tyres. We've got bug reports already by the looks of it. Throttle mapping issues and Logitech G Pro Wheel having slow motion issues again. Okay. Not good. Oh. How you doing? Gaz, how you doing, mate? Yeah, go with the Audi oil slick. What time do I call this? I call this patch time. The patch is finally out time, Art. Has anything impressed me? No, I lost force feedback before we even started the race, which I've never had. So, not really. Yeah, but you're testing oil slick. You're not necessarily using the meta. You're testing. Testing tyres and stuff. So, no meta. Just don't think of it as the meta. So, yeah, we want more people, really, to test the stability. That's what we want. I mean, there was a DQ, but we don't know if it was done by themselves or they got, yeah, kicked. I mean, not too sure if they've enhanced the, let me have a look, the FPS. Let me see if I can remember how to do this now. Wasn't that then? Shift and tab. There you go. Picture overlay. No, show top center. Ta-da! See what FPS and what the CPU's doing and everything else, I suppose. At the heat of the sun. That's good then. Thing is, how many laps did you do, Gaz? Because I noticed, especially with this, the GT3s at Kyle Army with the softs, it took an extra lap, maybe a lap and a half to get to the temperatures they were before the patch. So they are still overheating. It's just taking a little bit longer. Tire wear on the mediums seemed better, the actual wear, and they didn't, okay. That's an age thing. I've never lost force feedback at the start of a race in this game, ever. So let's just hope it's not a regular thing. Going to keep an eye on the... keep an eye on their Discord as well. See if anything relevant comes up. Yeah, nice, Gaz. Yeah, definitely gets... need more people's inputs. We also need more people in just in case they get kicked out and stuff. The server does weird shit. Why have I got a mute mic? It's never stopped you before. It's never happened. Yeah. It hasn't to me, not in it, this anyway. I'm sure ACC maybe it happened while I was in a race, lost force feedback. But yeah, I've never had it at the start. So God knows. I think the actual penalties are dished out quicker. I do think at Kyalami you can run a bit more. So yeah, we just have to see. No clue, oil slick. I don't. You guys are gonna have to tell me that if you're on console. See if you can save replay after qualifying. That will tell you if it brings up the button for it. I'd say they probably haven't because they didn't put it in the patch notes. For me, that's a big thing because a lot of people did ask about that. So, right, we're loading in. Okay. It's loading in issues. GPU's only running at 70%. Oh, you had it in the early release. Yeah, I hope it's not a thing now because that's going to annoy me. Oh, this don't look good. Oh, we're in, okay. And we can drive. Right, let's go. Should already be... Go and do some laps. This is the problem as well. If there's damage in ranked, that means there's damage in the ranked qualifying. So somebody could, yeah, absolutely do you. So you can't qualify. I'm not a fan. I really aren't. Ooh. Yeah, we'll leave TC1 this time. We won't bung it up to 5. No need. Still think the TC's around about the same. A bit slow and, yeah. Yeah, GPU's on 70%. Almost, mate, almost. You know, you just come out of the pit and we're on a qualifying lap. And they get slowed down here, I reckon. Where you going? Try and outbrake me all you want. You're not going to do it. They haven't said anything, so that'll be a no for triples. I'd be shocked if we see triples, what, in the next month or two. I just think it's still going to be a couple of months. The optimization, isn't it, really, of the graphics. Not everyone's got 5090s and a Threadripper, a CPU and stuff to run them. Cooking the tyres now a little bit though. Yeah, definitely a lot more slippery. Grip's not there. We are struggling now. And again, we have ripped our tyres to pieces. TC2 does. I think this setup that John had relied on a lot of factors with a setup to get TC1 working really well, and it does, or did, since they've obviously done the update and the tyres, made the car more slippery or sliding around. It's not getting the power down as well with TC1. Oh my days. Didn't like that. Definitely didn't like that. Absolutely cooked to the rears. I made up the time and I lost time. setup, I'd say. I know. I've adjusted mine now so I can brake a bit later as well, or get it stopped. Yeah, it's better now. Yeah, brakes are so much better now. Yeah, we could go. Yeah. Are you? Yeah, mediums, Gaz. Did mine were cooking in the end, 130s. So. Oh, yeah, you don't want to go softs. No way. Absolutely cook softs. Right. What were we on? 49 and... We're on 3 or 2 ABS? We went 2, didn't we? We go 5 on the traction control. I think that's about it. See, these are the lowest pressures that you can run. Right. Yeah, got force feedback. Good. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. I'll move it with my mouse, look. Right. This setup runs free. Free wing. Do you think the graphics got colours look a bit richer, don't they, on the crowd and that? Yeah. Right, here we go. Hopefully not get done at the line again. Wow, it's like a bullet. Like I was standing still. Must be on soft. You get a flag somewhere. These brakes are so much better now. So much better. Now we're going to go for it again. No, we've learned from our mistake from that one. Seems to have a better top speed than me, but yeah, its handling is atrocious. And come over to me. Look how quick he is, look. Wow. Just hasn't got the braking power though. I parked my car. You're joking? Is that only just started now, Tommy? We're in the online. The game never give you the lights? Are you joking? So there is little glitches then. Not good. Because yeah, they had a maintenance, and then obviously they've brought the patch out. Have you updated, Tommy? Oh. Got that a bit wrong. Oh, no way did I cut the track there. No, I ain't having that. I know we didn't get a penalty, but yeah. Still kept two wheels on the track. You've not updated. That might be why then. There is a patch out. Game's still working on the Switch. I didn't realise it ever come to the Switch. We seem to be getting slower. We do a 39.0 here in that first race. That's funny that. We've got slower. They haven't fixed that. I thought they'd be able to fix that without a patch. Yeah, I thought they'd be able to fix that without a patch, to be fair. MPK72, how you doing, mate? I hope yous are well over that side of the pond. Slightly quicker. They feel better, do they? .39's what here, Kyle Army. That's impressive. And that's 90%. So I'm a 90% AI guy, technically. Running 39s. That's crazy. I wonder what they'll run at 100. Cooking them now though, me tyres. If we can get them cooled down. They haven't fixed that then, unless they've gone in the pits. That marker. They might have.
You're halfway there.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they say about that one. Red Dragon, how you doing? They're drivable. I was that Porsche driver almost wiped me out in quali, weren't it? You know he's not going to get out of the way, didn't you? Get out of the way then. Now we've got damage. I think bonnet damage by the looks of it. A blocky bonnet damage. People are saying the AI are slow. No chance now. No way. Running them sort of times. I tell you what, the majority of people I've seen in these GT3 servers are not even in the 39s. I didn't make it into the current patch, okay. Yeah, somebody's going to have to run the AI and see what they can do at 100%. 37s, you reckon? Thing is, though, I don't see anyone getting a 37 around here now. When I was low 38s with this setup, I'm now 39s, so about a second off. And yeah, car's definitely a lot more... moving around a lot more with the tyres. Doing that now, yeah. Let me know what they get. Oh. For me, it doesn't feel heavy. It's just moving around more. I said, as soon as them tyres seem to overheat, that's it. The car's, yeah, moving. It hasn't had a BOP. There's no way. Who's that cheeky sub? Aidan Foy. Thank you, buddy. Any more words on the next update? The update's out. You're not on about an update after this one. It's only released today. Yeah, update is out now. 1.6. Still being consistent though with the lap times, but Just not quick. I see more ply, yeah. Just on Donington. 124, so I don't know what they're supposed to do anyway. Oh, don't give me a cut for that. Yeah, see, shit like that. So I almost lost control. I went wide and it's given me a penalty. Yeah, need to sort that out. Now I'm going to have to put my hammer down and try and, yeah, clear 2 seconds. Bloody track limits. I said I was going slow as well. There was no way I made up time, so how did it give me a penalty? The tyres seem to have worn more this race than they did the other race. Plus we're going slower. For some strange reason. I think it's kicking off in their Discord a bit. Somebody's said something. Penalty, you watch. Yeah, shove that up your ass. Lap 10 was definitely saving this replay. Gonna throw away the race win because there's still dodgy track limits.
Track limit violation confirmed by officials.
Next patch will fix everything. I don't think it will, but it's a starting point, I suppose, with this. Did they? I thought they just nerfed everything off because of the tyres.
We're coming up to a back marker. They were all over the track a few laps back, so be careful getting past.
I'm gonna might lose this race because of the stupid track limits.
It's the last lap. White flag avails.
Well, what about everything else?
Finish it off.
I think the Audi was the fastest car at every track. It was the GOAT, but not now then. If final sector says they've taken 100 of torque off it, well, that helps us. Yeah, I know about the brake bias. It hasn't made a massive difference, but the tyre model's different. Once you overheat the tyres, the car's sliding around a lot more. Never used to before. Go. So I'm glad he got a 2-second penalty there. I just almost threw away the race win. We'll go to Corvette next then, because we were doing 39 and a halves in that. I think they've just nerfed everything off because of the tyres. .38.1, that's not too bad. I reckon the quicker guys could probably go mid 38s. I don't think they're getting 37s now. Right, what lap was that? Lap 10, weren't it? It apparently give me a BS track cut. Have I played Wreckfest 2? I haven't, Art. Right, we'll save the replay. We'll have a quick look. Yeah, well, it's cheap. Yeah, I'm not into games like that, to be fair. I played Wreckfest 1, and yeah, it was okay.
Fantastic performance. Thank you for what you've done today. The crew really deserved it.
Yeah, if the Corvette goes 39 and a halves, then yeah, they've nerfed the Audi slightly, but it's still too quick. Yeah, definitely. They should have, at the end of the day. They should have... You drunk? How are you drunk? Right, right, 26 minutes. Go and have a look at this. I just want to have a look just to see if they have sorted out the hopefully that's it. Yeah, no worries, guys. Right, let's go. Had an excuse for an early start. What was the excuse? Still on the white line for me. Funeral. Oh, definitely not good. Yes, final sector. Right, well, for me, I'm on the white line. Yes, I've touched the grass, so it might have been because of that. But for me, I'm on the white line, no? So are you looking at the spec sheet or the when you choose the car, final sector? It was not. It's okay. A good innings, then. Definitely. Right. See, it could be because I touched the grass. As soon as I touch the grass, it's gone penalty. So, AI use Lambo and Corvettes for 38s. Top 5 times, 2 Lambos, 2 Vets. Now that's strange. Okay, let's go and have a look then. So, what are we saying it is? $580 Newton meters. Power's 384. Okay. They're still faster than you at sim racing. Right, 384, wasn't it? Did you just, yeah. Right, I don't want to install it. My gut feeling it's because of the tyres. But I could be wrong. So if this loads. Never seems to load the first time through Giants. So that's crazy. I'm sure final sector, were you doing 38s in the Lambo or close to? This is crazy. I don't understand why it doesn't load straight away on the first boot up. Come on. Oh, always, every time. Try again. Later. So yeah, I installed the previous version because I was running, it would have been 2 versions back when this one come out. So that's not too bad then. The Lambo's there, but I'm surprised the Audi. So yeah, not sure. Yeah, yeah. I was going to take them off, but I got my dinner down there. I've just been handing my dinner. Means I can stream all night. No, I'm not going to stream all night. Tired today. I've done my wrist as well. I don't know if you can see. I got a bandage sting to, yeah. Thing is, when I'm driving, it's fine. It's lifting stuff and moving it around. It's a bit sore. So I'm glad that driving it's fine. Otherwise, I'd be screwed. Right, come on. No, yes. No, yes. Yes, no. Are we working? I didn't even get a chance to play Evo. The update 0.5's out today, isn't it? I've downloaded it, but obviously didn't realise this was coming out right. You're having a laugh now. You are having a laugh. Oh, we're in. So what was it? 384, was it? Can you remember? Don't mess about now, please. There you go. 1505. No. Single player. $580. Thought it was 580, no? 580, 384. I'm sure it was. It's not through Steam, Red Dragon, it's through Giants. It's the early access version that I got. It means I don't have to update it, so I can compare the two versions. I'm sure it was 384, 580. Let's go back. Yeah, 580, 384. So that was the same, no? Let's load back into this. Doesn't mess about. I think it's tyres. If it hasn't, that hasn't changed. They haven't nerfed anything off. It's the tyres. Yeah, no worries, MPK. Have a good mate. See, it'll be, yeah, just, I think it would be in the patch notes if they've done that. I think it's tyres, and I think you'll get all the GT3s now be slower. For me, it's slower by, yeah, about a second. So 580, 384. Yeah, 580, 384. So yeah, it's the tyres. What we'll do is, hopefully there's a ranked race. Again, and we'll go to Corvette. Actually, I don't know what, 18 minutes. I don't know what setup we used, to be fair. I think I used WANs, didn't I? How many people jumping in? Well, we've got 18 minutes. I still float physics, Evo. That's been my biggest disappointment. You're not liking it? I think it's pretty good. I enjoyed the handling, but they see I had a kind of, or a little bit of a go the last patch, but not a lot. The previous patch before that one, so what, 2 patches back, I'd done a lot more driving and I enjoyed it. I thought the physics were really good. So unless they've changed it and they've gone in the wrong direction. Right, let's go. What's Metz doing? Is he doing a custom lobby? Is he? Let's have a look at custom lobbies. So I don't know who's who. Patch notes seem really positive. Howling Brown, yeah, there's been no issues. There's been the only issue I had was I lost force feedback at the start of the race. Literally, as soon as we got off the line, I had no force feedback, which I've never had. So that could be one to watch. I'm not sure about anyone else. We're not getting the numbers in the servers. That's the problem. We want numbers. The more numbers in the servers, that'll test the servers. But at the minute, we're getting, yeah, not a lot. Like the new Porsche. Yeah, I will get on it at some stage. Definitely. Give it a go. You're still updated. Yeah, it come out before 5 o'clock, which I was surprised at. It tells me that maybe they sorted out the servers quicker than they expected and then released the patch. Right, I don't know what to do. Go and have a look at. Fixing it overlay rendering. So yeah, have they improved the graphics? I don't know. Did they fix the network issue? I don't. We've been in 2 races. We haven't had an issue to do with the servers. But the problem is we're not getting massive numbers. We want big numbers in a server. So I don't know if say Metz and that are doing. I don't know if he's doing custom servers because we want the numbers. That's the way it'll make or break it with numbers. I'm not too sure what he's doing at the minute. Well, he's going ranked, so I think. We'll keep an eye on him. We'll keep an eye on this. So one person signed up for the MX5s. 3 people in the GT3s. How many did we have last? 13, 14 in the GT3s, I think. So... yeah, it wasn't for me last night. I did shit my pants, to be fair, when that car just... It was in front of me, then ended up inside me and took me out. That really, yeah, terrible. Let's have a look at socials. Two people signed up for Nürburgring. There's more people in the socials than the actual the ranked race. Yeah, I don't know if they've sorted out the sort of graphic side or got sort of, yeah, more frames for the same quality. All I know is my GPU's only running, it was running around about 70 in game, which, yeah, you want to be running 100%. So apparently so, the damage is on, yeah. We haven't actually got taken out yet, so I'm a little bit, yeah, on the fence with that. I just think people could then, yeah, take you out intentionally, even in, say, quali. So I really need to eat my dinner, to be fair, or I'll get told off. I say, I can't believe, yeah, my rating's gone down from 100 down to 98. Let's go. What have we got? 12 minutes. So we could test the AI as well. Right, 12 minutes. So 10 past, pretty much. Let's go single. Yeah, only 6 though. Right, let's go. That's off. Quali's on. 10-minute quali. What's the main thing this update does? The patch notes are on their website. So that they have, by the looks of it, sorted out quite a bit. Whether it's a good update or not, only time will tell. So
We're at the back, mate. Didn't set a time.
right, so they're only doing 42s. What's that all about? Well, they set no lap, apparently. So I don't understand that, or do we need more time? If you keep going next.
Because we're starting from the back.
Roger, how you doing, buddy? 43s, okay. What's going on? I just thought, yeah, to see whether... It's a bit weird. That don't work then. I thought I'd cheat and, yeah. I'm good, thank you. That's not going to work then. There's 11 in MX5s now, okay. 8. We've got 9 minutes though. Let's go and patch notes. What's up with the patch notes? Do you want to see the patch notes? Patch notes. I'm going to keep an eye on this. Actually, we'll register. Hang on, I'll bring them up. No, we're not going that. That one. Patch notes, patch notes. Oh, you just posted them, okay. I'll leave them up while I'm trying to eat. I'm just reading Discord at the minute. I'll tell you what we'll do. Obviously, I can't show all the patch notes, but yeah, I'll bring Discord up as well because it's quite interesting. It's all kicking off a little bit. Oh. Hmm. 13. That's how many we had last time, though. We need more. We need at least sort of 25 to test the stability, really. That's boats. Yeah, if we can't hit a 39 in the vet, then it means it's the tyres and it slowed all the cars down. Let's get rid of that. 15. We need more. We need at least 20. I mean, I'm not... EGR Racing's doing custom servers, but I'm not sure how many people he's got in. Because the customs are the same as the rank, so you get the stability issues if you get more people in. I'll search him and see. I'll have a nosy. Yeah, she's only got 13 in, so that's a problem. As I said, we need 20 plus, 25 plus. That's what we need to test the stability. I'm able to track the performance on Steam Deck. Okay. $18, come on. We want more. I want to get my dinner everywhere, all over me. I think we just have to look, get in and see if anyone's been DQ'd straight away. Because then it's a sign that, yeah, they possibly haven't loaded in properly. I'm sure yesterday, didn't yesterday stream, we were fine. I don't think we had one glitch, did we? Sure we didn't. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, final sector earlier on, when someone said each to their own. If they want to take advice from him, that's up to them. I got no issues at the end of the day. I think the only sort of maybe a good thing is that he's got all the sim titles and he goes on them all. So I suppose he can compare them all to how PMR, but then is he going to mold it round what another title's like to drive? Yeah. So, but like I said, if that's what we like, I don't like the LMDH. So I've never liked them in any game, so it makes no difference to me. And for me, I don't see enough people running them. I don't see enough people, yeah, racing them. Why is that? Is there no ranked with the LMDH and stuff like that? So why? Yeah, I know you do, Austin. What I'm saying is, in general, a mass of people say, yeah, I love the LMDH. I love running the LMDH constantly, say on my stream or in the Discord or whatever. But I don't see that. I see a lot more people running the GT3s. So, but like I said, if that's what they want to do, the devs, that's entirely down to them. They're gonna. Well, I hope they don't, because the LMDH car should handle completely different to a GT3 or a GT4 or a GT1 or a cup car. So I hope they don't, because then I would be a bit pissed off. $25, it's good. Is it in the patch notes? Hmm. 26 going up. This is good. You're going to run the Beamer. Good luck with that. Oh, is it what? It's in the patch notes saying that they're going to implement what they've done with the LMDHs to everything else. Well, let them get on with it. I personally think that's a mistake, a big mistake. I'm glad I had a win, yeah. I've got no issues up, but at the end of the day, he went into Jester's and he made the piece, and I watched Jester's stream, and apparently he was going to do the same with me, but I'm still waiting. But I've got no, I've got no issues with him. I said what I needed to say. I got out what I wanted to say. As I said, that's it. The whatever went on is over for me. It was over once I'd made that stream. I got my points across that were annoying me, and that's it. So got no issues. Right. Let's see if we've lost anyone. And I want to try and go out and see what we can do in quali as well. Quickly do a couple of laps. Any stability reports on Discord? I don't think so, to be fair. I am sort of keeping a look. New bug reports though. Outlap track limits warning. Well, it's not really a major bug though, is it? Nothing major. Right, so we go. That one. Got mediums, didn't we? Put these all the way down. Yeah, Mr. No Discord. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's, yeah, I don't want to see them implement the same shit that they've done with the LMDHs, because that's a cop-out. Every car's got to be different. Every class has got to be different. Characteristics and everything else, so I think they would be stupid doing that, to be fair. Dash, how you doing, buddy? Oh, rear brake's a little bit funky. Look, it's orange. What's that all about? That's it, yes. This is why this stability's got to be on point, so people can start their leagues and that. This feels different, but then again, I haven't drove it for a couple of days. Supposed to be able to view replays on console before, but we couldn't. Yeah.
That timing's live. Make it count. 5 minutes left in the session.
I reckon they disabled them because it was a drain on the actual game, a performance drain. Is there anyone DQ'd though? I didn't have a look. I should have had a look. We'll have a look when we come back in from quali. That's always a telltale sign. Especially if there's more than one DQ. Feels like a not bad lap. You watch it be absolutely slow as hell. A few DKS, so there is still issues. Obviously, I know they're not going to sort them all out, but great track limits straight away. Abused the sausage. Go again. Yogi Bear's on a 39.5. What did we do? A 39.0. Okay. There might be some truth into this nerf the Audi lark off. Or it's Kenobi's tune is sort of safer for the new update than what John's is. I tell you what though, if they have nerfed it off, fair play. Fair play, because that will level the playing field. And then no one can then moan about the Audi. Means I could probably drive it more because, yeah, you can't moan about it being OP. I've got no issues then driving it. See, the problem is, though, we hoofed that sausage at the end. We would have gained time there. So... there is a lot of negative camber, if I'm honest, but... because I was running it before the update and I was doing 38.0 was my quickest time. It was still overheating the tyres a little bit, but yeah, nothing major. So, but yeah, I could only get, what is it, a 38.9 was my quickest after the patch. Oh, somebody's done a 38.0, okay. Quicker than me then, what's he in? Almost to 37. Got to be an Audi, surely. I don't recognise him. Does anyone recognise that driver? Yeah, I was running John's setup final sector. He sent me the setup last night and I ran it earlier on. Oh, it's going to be a cut. Yeah, I ran it earlier on. Right, let me yeah, I ran it pre-update. So yeah, he's in the Audi, okay, fair play then. I couldn't with John's setup, I could not get a 38. I was a 39, but before I was a 38. That's good Apex, yeah, definitely. Let's go. So, right, we've lost 3 in here. Do I still think there's issues? Definitely. But maybe not as many. Yeah, 39.2. Sure, I'd done a 39.5 before, so that the Corvette's slightly quicker, but it could be the setup. Maybe it's not liking John's setup because of the way the tyres are now. I don't know. It's just weird. End of the day, it might like a different way of setting up the car. Yeah, I don't think anyone would get a 38.0 or a 37 possibly. So he's 3 tenths in the first sector. It's the last sector he's quicking. Yeah, no worries, final sector. I think it's going to be new setups, to be fair. I'll give it a go, I don't mind. It starts off with a default, doesn't it? So...
That's the front row, mate. We're in a great place for the start of the race.
Yeah, almost. Very close. It's the default setup that loads straight in now because of the ABS, the brake bias. But yeah, be interesting to see. But I just didn't think. I thought, yeah, they possibly then nerfed the Audi off or made the others quicker. But somebody's still gone and done a 38.0 in it. So right, let's have a look. I mean, maybe it could have been the... How long we got? Should be okay. So it could have been the tyre pressures. But did I bump them all the way down? It's probably maybe not the wisest move to do, but... Right. Here we go. I'm not, no. We'll see how this goes.
Keep focused.
I think Yogi's going to just go into the distance. Oh, he's gone. Like that, is it? Wow, okay. Don't do that, mate. Don't take too kindly to shit like that. Didn't like it, did he? Didn't like it at all. Don't know what his problem is. Don't do that shit though. I move over and you come straight across to block me. Now we'll see if we've got damage. Cheers, mate. Now you can turn in on me. There you go. Yeah, let's see what this damage lark's all about, whether it affects us. See you, Yogi. Yogi got took out by the looks of it. Let's see if he takes me out now, shall we? I said we're definitely saving this replay and finding out what the hell that was at the start. Thought that was a bit naughty what he did. Yeah, really naughty. Speed of the Corvette, wow. I think there's still sync issues with this server. Makes no sense. Still lagging and that as well. I'll tell you what, he almost took him out there. He just sent it. Why is he all over the track? What is he's lagging? Turned into a bit of a chaos. Why is he so slow? Look. Now he's going to come across me again, look. Needs to sort his ping out or something. His internet. Now he's going to come past me like I'm standing still. Yeah, they haven't sorted the stability issues with this server at all. Look at that, see ya. Would that explain why he done a 38? Because he's out of sync with everyone. Or he's cheating because he's on PC. I mean, I've caught him up again and now he's just going to disappear, look. Nah, something's going on. Server's out of whack. That's bizarre, that is. How far he's got ahead of me already? Wow. Nah, I smell BS. I really do. I said, I think this, yeah, server's out of sync. And my gearing's doing the same shit as it used to do. So, yeah. The server's out of sync. So they definitely haven't fixed the issues, have they? Yeah, exactly. So the server is out of sync with people. Because I only get these gear issues when it's messing about. So they haven't fixed the stability. They might have fixed the... yeah, they might have fixed the actual disconnects and stuff. Where you fall through the track, as they said. But I don't think they've fixed the syncing and stuff. We're all on the same sort of level playing field. Yeah, there'd be no anti-cheat. I mean, I don't know if he's cheating. I don't think he is. I think it's to do with the server. Being out of whack with the server. You know, like we used to see. People just go off into the distance. Like we're standing still. Ryoki, how you doing, buddy? And yeah, I'd say that's why he probably come across me. Because I wasn't as far... or as near him as he was on his screen. Would explain how he's getting low 38s. Oh. Okay, did I even go off the track there? See that? Yeah, that's what I said. It's not like being in an office where you could just walk into somebody's area and go, right, this needs sorted, that needs sorted. Yeah. Yes, it's cost effective to not have an office, but yeah. Fernando, hello Fernando. Thank you for the sub, Fernando. It's not the Fernando, is it? I'm not going to get banned, am I, for my own channel, my own Discord and my own YouTube channel. Find out. See, they just come together to see that. Yeah, we'll get the replay of this, but I think he's out of phase with everyone else. Exactly, but I don't think he realises he's doing it on his screen. We might not be there. That's the thing. When you're out of sync with everyone else. Oh my days, I can't seem to bloody break this thing. You've been doing career on Steam. They've made the AI harder, Mr. Grumps. Just be warned. Take Speed, how you doing, mate? I reckon he's going to be in the 37s, and if he is, he's out of whack. Well, yeah, I know he ran me at the start, but it's a difficult one, isn't it? I mean, we'll have a look at a replay. That might be able to shed some light on stuff. Also, as well, he's got damage. In theory, he should have pretty bad damage. Because when we come together around here, I span him out and he hit the wall. Or he was, like, in front of me. So, but he's driving like he's got no damage. No, I think their pace is quicker with the AI, by what people have said. Three seconds slower. I'm on PC. Oh my God, why is it not turning? Turn! Don't give me a penalty for that. Yes. Doing the gearing issue. Basher, cheers mate for the sub, appreciate it. Man, 7 seconds in front of me already. I don't think they're going to reset the leaderboard. I think it'd be easy as well to reset the leaderboard, but they're not. They won't. But why don't they put new races on there, or new hot lap challenges on there? They've just left it the same since they released the game, which is a bit pointless. What's your PC specs and what are you running? What resolution you running? Yeah, either reset them or do new ones. They've got enough cars in the game to, yeah, do different ones. He's slowed down now, look, he's not pulling away from me. Oh my days. This thing's definitely not an Audi. Somebody just went off by the looks of it and disappeared. Oh, did he take out Yogi Bear? What is going on with this race? At the end of the day, the game is not optimised on PC that well. It struggles on console. You're just gonna have to, yeah. If you're on 1080p, I'm shocked that you're, yeah, struggling. I know you're on an ultra-wide monitor, but still. You're running DLSS and all that. You might have to run frame gen. What are you actually getting, FPS-wise, native, not with frame gen? Why is he slowed down? Or has he got major damage? I reckon he's got major damage, you know. No, he's pulled away again. Of course he has. See, at the minute, I'm running a 4080, 5800X 3D. Yes, I'm streaming, but if I wasn't streaming, I'm running 1440p. I think it's quality settings, maybe. I think it is the preset. Now, yeah, if I wasn't streaming, I'd be getting about 120 FPS. And they're on about bringing triple support out. It ain't happening anytime soon. Not a chance.
It's just about marker in front, not for the race, just get past them.
Don't give me a penalty. There you go. Killed these tyres. I think you just have to play around with settings. See, once I finish this race, I'll show you what mine are. And just see. But the thing is, it doesn't look great anyway. Even at 4K. It's not a, yeah, graphically pleasing on the eye game. You find it far better on PC than console? Yeah. The Sims do though, especially for a wheel. Just console just can't seem to replicate the feel. It always lacks something. This race is taking ages. Got a Hondo people watching me. Hello to the 100 people. Triple figures. I think we're safely in second place, but yeah, it's been a bit of a weird one, isn't it? We've got 2 laps to go. Went quicker, I think. Yeah. 37 F. Oh my days! You've got to be joking. There's no way all 4 wheels are off the track on that. That is BS. I was looking at the chat as well and just ran a little bit wide, but didn't warrant that. Press install, deleted documents folders. That's pretty crazy, 37 FPS.
Track limit violation detected by officials.
Are you running... See, I'm running Windows borderless, I think it is as well, which I think helps. Not full screen. I'm sure they had issues with full screen mode before. I think it was Metz that said about it. Run Windows borderless. I'll be glad to get this race over. Yeah, no worries, mate. Like I said, I'll bring my settings up. Hopefully it'll help you, but as I said, yeah, first and foremost, try Windows borderless and then tweak the settings. How's the gaming? How you doing, mate? Has a new patch. We still think there's a sync issue with the servers for definite. As far as sort of being kicked out of servers, we haven't been. A few people have, so it's not 100% sorted. Looks like they've changed the tyres on the GT3s. Either that or they've nerfed off the Audi, or well, we don't know now because somebody's in here doing... Well, I'd say he's doing 37s in the Audi. which is just ridiculous because I'm a second slower in the Audi. Yeah. AI, apparently they've improved the, what would you say, speed of them, performance. And obviously they've got damage in rank now. Damage is on, apparently. But it hasn't stopped your man in front just absolutely disappearing. So there is that possibility, if he's on the Giants, you can't, right, if on, unless you've got the Giants one, you can't do it because you can't roll back the patch on Steam. As soon as you try to play the game on Steam, it'll activate the patch or update it, but the Giants doesn't. So it could be that, because yeah, he's on PC, so it's a good shout. He's only done a 38.8, but we know he done a 38.0. Yeah, I don't know where we would be in here. Obviously, it's all different names on the Discord compared to like in game. That's unconvincing, damn it, definitely. If you just see what we did to him at the start, his car should have been wrecked, totally wrecked, and it wasn't. Ah, there you go then, maybe. Or yeah, he's out of sync. Because we've seen that. We've seen where cars are out of sync in the server and they're quicker, or they just don't see you, or yeah, they sort of phase through you. That's what I think anyway.
Top 3, great job.
I mean, at the end of the day, he annoyed me at the start. Because I showed where I was going to go. You don't just then come straight across. He was like close as well. But like I said, for him, I might not have been that close. Yeah, he did get a good start, didn't he? Yeah. He got a good start and then he slowed down. That's the thing. I mean, you don't do that. That right there annoyed the shit out of me. It really did. Go on with me. So yeah, it was this. So I went to go and overtake him, and literally, and then I've hit him. But yeah, that just annoyed me. And then he went wide. But yeah, he's hit the wall and everything. If there was damage, he would have been screwed. He would have been seriously slow. We'll then watch him after this. See what he does. For me, he's like driving like no one's there. Yeah, how do you... Right, no, he's gone round that too quick. He's gone round that corner too quick. Right, so he's either cheating because then he slows down. What's going on? Just that cutback, there's no way. Look, nah, that's cheating. Somebody took him out. Who took him out? I think the Beamer took him out, didn't he? Took him out? Wow, okay. Why did he take him out for? You don't... Where's he gone? I don't understand why that guy took him out. Yogi Bear on PC. No, he's gone round them corners too quick. What this guy did. So, but what? Right? Why? I mean, why is he slow? He's like slows down. But watch this bit. Look. Is he having a laugh? Is that what he's doing? He's taking the piss. Yeah, he must be taking the piss. That's a cut as well. Yeah. It's just a shame you can't go on board because you'd see what speed he's doing and stuff. I mean, he's not even making the apex there and he's just hammering it round the corner. Okay. Yeah, I think he's definitely out of sync with people, but I think he's cheating. I mean, if he was on console, then it's a definite no, but he's on PC. Oh, your car blew up. Yeah, it's like he's on rails. I think he's messing about. I think he's going quick in certain parts of the track and then he's slowing down so he doesn't get an absolutely stupid lap time. But the problem for him is now he obviously hasn't realised that it messed with the tyres and all the cars are slower, pretty much. Especially the Audi, but he's just making it look like, yeah. Nah, that's BS, that is. Ah, you always cheat. Come on, tell the truth. We know you do. That's the only reason you got the PC to cheat. I mean, look at that. What a send. What a lunge. Gets the car stopped a lot. Right, hang on. So right, what's the guy in front? Okay, doesn't go all the way over, right? But we know that going around that section, let me get it back there. So go in the egg. Oh. So basically, yeah, we know you've got to take this curb on the left, and then you swing it right, and you take the curb on the right. And most of us, obviously, yeah, then run out all the way to the curb on the left. Now, he's carrying the same speed as the car in front, and he's going nowhere near the curb. Look how narrow he's took it. There is no way that you'd be able to carry that speed. Yeah, exactly. And he's braking. Yeah, that's, yeah, BS. Absolutely BS. Oh, no, no way. No way. Did you see that? So he gets taken out, stops his car, turns it, and then puts the turbos on. Look. Crazy. I've only got a full sentence out. What are you on about, Art? I'm on about with my mouth full. Talking with my mouth full. I just missed that. What happened there? Descend it. Wow, look how quick he's around there. Look. And, oh my days. Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad. There's still issues with the servers, unfortunately, but... Yeah, I reckon he's just come on to test if they've actually put the anti-cheat in. That's what I reckon he's done. Do we submit this? What do we do? Yeah, do we submit this as a cheater or... Nope. I think the guy behind me was going to take him out. Well, he did take him out, then he got... Ooh. That's crazy. Yeah, it messes about, doesn't it? The actual grid order. Right, I needed to go into graphics settings for that chap that jumped in that's had to go basher. So, obviously, my display settings, obviously, yeah, you'd have to go 1080p. So, I am running it custom, but I'm sure it's quality. The only thing I changed is... Where is it? Have they changed this? So I've got DLSS quality on. I don't understand why I've got quality on, to be fair. I usually run the anti-aliasing. Yeah, post-processed anti-aliasing. Oh, we'll leave it as it is. But that's, yeah, pretty much my settings. Hopefully it helps him. Yeah, I don't know where to put it. Yeah, but Ryoki, most of them, what they do is they don't show their hands. They don't do a complete lap. or they'll do a lap, but they'll slow down at points of the lap, i.e. where he was coming down the hill and cars were catching him up because he had to slow down because otherwise his lap time would have been absolutely ridiculous. That's what they do. We've seen it before. It's just where they go around the corners like, yeah, they're on rails. It just, yeah. So they've knocked the points down. Yeah, changed. It'd be interesting to see if they've knocked the points to do with, yeah, single person. That's what I want to see. Right, let me clip this then, if I can. Great highlight video. What should we call it? Yogi Bear. Hopefully that's how you spell it. Right, I'll create that and then I can just I can put it in. I don't know. See, the problem is in the relevant section. Actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put it in Giants. I'll tag RY in it and put it on there. So let's go have a look at multiplayer again, see if we can get in a race with no one in it. I don't think we're going to be able to, but just for obviously testing purposes, but yeah, it's usually because they don't want to show at the end what their true pace was. We've had one or two where they have, and it's been just ridiculously quick, too quick. So they said, yeah, but I want to test it. That's the thing. But the problem is it would have to be a certain time of the day when there's no one on. I hope they have fixed it. And then when the championship restarts or starts anew in 16 days, we know everyone's on a level playing field. Except for obviously the hackers, the cheaters. So, yeah, we'll see what I'll say. I'll clip this once it's up and it's done already. Let me just go and make sure it's right. I might not have been that close. Slowed down. That's the thing. Right, yeah, that's good. Let me, so I'll put it in Giants. And that way he can do with it what he wants. Minimum partition required. Yeah, I think so. How's the game looking so far today? They've messed with the tyres. They've messed with the brake bias as well. The car seems, for me, the car seemed to slide a lot more once you overheat the tyres, where before they wouldn't. Yes, you'd notice that your tyres are overheating and your lap times would show that. Now it's, yeah, moving about a lot. Looks like they've possibly nerfed off the Audi as well, but we're not 100% sure. And they're still cheaters, so... But yeah, everything else, the stability-wise, seems, I'd say, better in the servers. We're still losing people. People are still getting kicked, I think. But, I mean, we had an issue with... We started the race and we had no force feedback, which I've never had at the end of the day. Never had it. Let me... Right. That's on the Giants Discord. I've pinged Rye, so we'll just see. See what he says. He might want me log file. Hopefully that will show some stuff. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Right. What are we doing? Are we going again or? So what did we do in the Corvette? We done a 39 dead, did we? Which was half a second quicker. The stock setup was crap. I couldn't get into the 39s. So that's out the window. So I think maybe, yeah, they've nerfed off the Audi unless I try Kenobi's setup. Yeah, I think the word on the grapevine, so I heard, was that they are looking at an anti-cheat or they're updating it or whatever, but it obviously hasn't come in this patch. So unless, of course, he gets back to me and says there's an anti-cheat in place and it shouldn't be, then that tells me it's a sync issue with the servers. The guy was out of sync with everyone else. Would explain a little bit, but I'm more leaning towards the side of cheating, if I'm honest. So, right, we'll do one more. We'll go back in the Audi, but we'll try Kenobi's setup and see what that yields us. See what happens. I'll keep you up to date with if he gets back to me. Is Jester's not on, is he? No, too early for Jester, isn't it? Brown's not on. Is Met's not? Met's still on? Yeah, Met's is still on. Yeah, I agree with that. But I mean, I think you've also got to look at the damage. At the end of the day, if you done that to someone in ACC, their car would be absolutely screwed. So did he have damage? And yeah, but because he was cheating, it didn't make any difference. He could still go as quick as he wanted to go. That would explain a lot, to be fair. I think maybe we'll have to test the damage, send the car into a wall, see what happens, if we can still drive. You can't see any improvements. To be honest with you, I can't with the graphics. For me, it just seems to be running less GPU, which is not what you want. You want it running more. Not sure with the CPU. CPU seems about where it was before. My global rating's gone up. It's not too bad. It's a difficult one. It's, like I said, there's slight. Oh, see, it might even be the Audi sliding around more. Yeah, it might be the Audi that they've slowed down. So it might be the Audi that's moving around. So I didn't really, well, the Corvette was a little bit, but it didn't seem as bad as the Audi. When the tyres were overheating on the Audi, it was moving around and a lot slower. I think so. We've been told the LMDHs have been petalled with, so. Oh. Like I said, we'll do this one more and then I'm going to call it a night, I think. Obviously, if I can get on through the day tomorrow, obviously probably won't stream, but yeah, if I can jump in a server on my own like I did today, I will test the points thing. So I'd say it is fixed. If I don't remember who said it was in a race. Yeah, it was in a 6-man race and got 21 points. So that tells me they've lowered the points for less people. So I'll just go a bit with a 360. That would, if that don't give major damage, then nothing will. Hopefully this guy won't be in here again. Your consistent 38.2s. Yeah, that's what I mean. I had, I think, was it 1 or 2 races today with John's setup, and I managed a 38.0. And now I've ran John's setup, and I can't even, I think, what, a 38.9, so I'm 9/10 slower. Same tyres, same everything. But yeah, the Corvette, I think, seems maybe the same pace as what it was. I don't know. It's a bit weird. I bet you're struggling now, aren't you, Gaz? Like me. I think they've either done something to the Audi specifically, or they've see the Corvette. Yeah, was. I'm just trying to think what I was doing in the Corvette. I weren't doing 38s before. I was doing 39s. I'm sure it's 39.5s. So I was a second off in the Audi. Yeah. So I think maybe then have they fettled with the tyres of the Audi and not anything else. But it does say that they've done stuff to, yeah, GT3, GT4 and 992 Cup. The full brake bias has changed, so that wouldn't have affected it. Oh, hang on then. So full brake bias use. Right, so if I'm reading that right, it tells me that they've just only changed the brake bias in the GT3, GT4 and 992. They haven't done the tyres. Because it's the LMDH where they've updated tyres and improved overall handling, tuned brake balance, ABS settings. But for the others, it's just the brake bias, and then it goes on the penalty system. So they haven't tweaked the tyres. Maybe they've just, tweaked the tyres in the Audi. That would explain it. But the thing is, if we're all a second slower, it means then the likes of, obviously, Ryoki and John and people like that are in the 37s are going to be in the 38s. Mid 38s, maybe. So then, like I said, that guy to turn up and do a 38.0, yeah, can't see it happening somehow. Definitely not. Can you also let me know which event and time it took place so I can trace his shit. What is that? 18643 was it? 643? Ranked. Yeah, 643 I think the event was. Was it 6:15? Oh, so 6. You think was it? Yeah, maybe. Hang on. I'll put 6:15 ish. That'll do. Yeah, he's saying cheers. The Audi is very OP at the moment, so it could be possible, but the acceleration and grip is suspicious there. Because I look at its race history and see if there's anything suspicious in his times and victories. Certainly warrants a look at it. Cheers. Can you also let me know the time of the event that took place so I can trace his PMR ID to the event? So I was hoping he'd say that, yeah, they've nerfed off the Audi, but I just said that yeah, the Audi seems slower now for everyone. I'm 1 second slower, so very strange. Right, let's hope he's not in here. Oh, 29. Okay. We'll have a look who's in here before we go out on track. But yeah, we'll try Kenobi's setup. Even though John's is quicker, just to see. Right, got Ryoki. That'd be interesting to see what Ryoki can do. To be fair, because he's quick. Right, so he's not in here. I don't think we've got any DQs either, which is good. Right, vehicle setup. Right, let's go. See what we can do.
All clear.
I expect to go with a trend. We're half a second slower in this setup from John's setup. We should be 39 and a halves. Those are cars. Want to get a gap. Right, Rice here goes, he didn't realise the Audi had been nerfed. He must have missed it, so maybe it has been nerfed.
5 minutes.
Either that or it's a setup. But then again, everyone else is slow. And you're going to ping it in there, are you? Thanks, mate. As you do. Oh my days. Broke a bit early there. John, it was brilliant until the patch come out. And now they've nerfed the Audi off by the looks of it. I'm about a second slower, so I managed a 38.0 with your setup. I reckon I could have got a 37, but yeah. Now they've nerfed the Audi off. So I can only manage a 38.9. I'm trying somebody else's setup just to see maybe, yeah, whether it's the setups messing about or the Ryoki's done a 38.8. So I've done a 41 because I've got held up. Lag, lag, lag. No way, I was all four wheels off there. Yeah, I was going to say. Feels slow, this one. We got held up again, but going to be a 39. See what, those setups, not that hard on the tyres. No, it's doing the old gear thing again.
You've got 1 minute left.
Right, I'm going quicker. I'm going to catch up with loads of cars. Brilliant. Six temps up. There's one's got out of the way. Seven temps. Out of the way. Oh my days. How much time did I lose? God damn it.
Checking flag is out. Session finished.
But it's close to a 38. I have no clue. I can't remember when last time, maybe 6 months ago, I updated the wheel. I'm not even bother carrying on. We're yeah. What a send. What a send. I reckon we've got more time in us, you know. Yeah, Kenobi's setup doesn't seem to abuse the tyres. Exactly. So I was going to say.
That's the front row, mate. We're in a great place for the start of the race.
Yeah, we must have lost 3 temps. So we would have been a 39 or 38.9. Slower in sector 2, yeah. I don't think you're going to be able to, John. I think you might be high 30 or low 38s if you were doing low 37s. Because it's around about a second off. I think we're okay. Right, last race. Now I'm going to go and do one. Leave you to it. Yeah, I think we've got everyone here, haven't we? I don't think we lost anyone, as far as I'm aware. So that's a good sign. But yeah, you're still having the instability, not the instability, but yeah, the sync issues with the server and that, definitely. I'm not too sure. Maybe they've made the other cars quicker. I managed a 39.0 in the Corvette, and I could always do sort of mid 39s, so it was quicker. So yeah. Yeah, side by side. Oh, yeah. Sorry, everyone. I just absolutely lost feedback again. That's my race done. Brilliant. Brilliant. Love it. That's twice. Right, I'm going to message him again and tell him it's twice. Actually, I won't. I'll put it in their main one. Spectate. It's a new patch. Why do I need EJR if I'm doing a drag race? He's never had an update. I reckon you might get it, John. I have never had this issue. And since this update, it's happened twice now, so it ain't a one-off. No more Audi Cup, yeah. It's definitely, yeah, closer, but the closer is better. It's what we want. No burnout needed before drag race because 70 degrees, but yeah. See, the thing is, it's what will a drag race show us? I can do it. I've got the older version, of pre-patch, and I've got the new patch, so I just don't think it's in the acceleration. I think it's grip more than anything. Which post? What about the force feedback or? Yeah, I think, like I said, I think it's grip, not hour, maybe. So, yeah, the weird one. See what I can break. Yeah. Be interesting. We'll wait for Ryoki to finish, and we'll see what he thinks of the handling. Because it's definitely slower. See if he thinks it's the tyres. Oh, someone's in the pits. 5 in the morning. We'll wait a couple of hours and you can jump on. We lost. Well, yeah, I quit, so yeah, might have been right. Lost a lot of players. Yeah, it's a bit of a. I didn't envisage that, me having an issue like that, and I think it's, unless they sort it, it's going to be random, isn't it? It's going to happen from I think the problem with this as well, we can't see what laps they're on, which is a bit of a shame. Oh no, we can. Sorry, I take that back. 4. 38.6. We did actually have quite a few DQs actually. 8. Obviously one of them was me. It says I've not DQ'd, so it's not good. I think, if I'm honest then, if you look at it, obviously you guys can tell me as well, maybe it's been a successful patch because of, nerfing off the Audi. So, But if, yeah, are you on about the Audi though? Only Diver 73. You on about the Audi or any car in general? But I just think it's maybe the Audi with the tyres. That's what I mean. Yeah. I'd maybe have to do, yeah, more testing with all the other cars, but I don't tend to use many cars. I only really use the Corvette and the Audi, so... I mean, at the end of the day, that would be the easiest thing to do, but then if they added performance to, say, the Corvette, because I went quicker. Whereas I couldn't brake a 39.5 before, so the Cure felt better mid-corner. So then maybe they've fettled with, or, yeah, up the performance of everything except for the Audi. And they've reduced the performance of the Audi. Well, they've definitely reduced the performance. Well, they've done something because it's definitely, yeah, slower. Six laps. What was it, 11, isn't it? So a couple more left. Oh. Who are we on board with? We're on board with Gaz. That bugs when it does that as well. So yeah, on about the Audi then, yeah. I think they've made the Audi like that. Not as stable. Because the thing is, it was good at everything. Well, I don't think it was the best on top speed, but it was good at everything else. It is TW. It come out around about 20 past 4. Andy, how you doing, buddy? Have I noticed any improvements with the patch? The servers do seem more stable. Well, from our perspective, we haven't been kicked out. I think there has been people got DQ'd. But yeah, there's a few issues though as well. I think more people have raised issues, but I'm getting a no force feedback at the start of the race, so I'm finding I can qualify, start the race, and obviously as soon as I turn the wheel, I realise there's no force feedback, and we've had it twice, and I've never had it before in any update, pre-update or whatever in this game, so that's an issue. And they've nerfed off the Audi by the looks of it. It's around about a second slower. Which I suppose is, yeah, isn't a bad thing. It's a good thing. Patch isn't enough for this. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I don't think it's a bad patch. Yeah. A little bit, maybe just a little bit frustrated because of the force feedback issue I'm now going to experience until they hopefully sort it out. But yeah, they haven't like completely broke the game, so I think you might go quicker, TW. I went quicker in the Corvette, but went slower in the Audi, so about, yeah, second slower. To me, it looks like that it has the stability side, but it's not 100% improved. i.e., it's not completely eradicated the issues. Definitely not. But yeah, it looks like they're on the right path, so well, like I said, for me, it's just going to be, yeah, frustrating if I'm having this random force feedback issue. So We're on 8. You got disconnected. See, the thing is, for me, disconnection's as bad as a crash. You don't want to be chucked out the server, that's the thing, so... Oh, it's got damage. Oh. Whoops. Anyone fighting? Minimum effort, maximum... Yeah. Still can't get over how bad the graphics are though on sort of this TV sort of cam view, whatever. Like with the replays, it looks, yeah, awful. Would cut out mid-corner, God. But that was enjoyable to drive. Yeah, I think you'd have to put that to the devs' final sector about them wiping it, because I don't see it being a big issue either. I don't see it being difficult to do, but I think we've been crying out for it for a while. How many laps do you think we've got now? Probably can't have many now. We're on 9th. What, 2 laps? Which could get spicy. It's the only fight on track. Are you joking? That'd have been a nightmare. Fortunately, I didn't have to do that. Not heard that one though. Recalibrate all your wheel and everything. To be fair, it'd definitely be interesting if one of the big YouTubers did revisit it in, say, 6 months' time and see what they think then. Oh, what happened to the Porsche? But yeah, only time will tell with everyone on it now, or people on it, and sort of testing the new patch and seeing if there is still bugs and whatever with the online. No, Porsche is off. Is he going to come on? No. He's lost it. What has he done? 5th place was there. Chuck Norris 666. That ain't the dev, is it? Or not the dev, the what is he? The admin in Discord, isn't he? The mod. So you think it's tyres? See, that's what I thought. I thought it was the tyres. The grip's just not there. Oh. Did you have catastrophic damage then, Gaz? Is that what happened? Did it actually, yeah, make the car undrivable?
Like I said, there's some fast guys in this series.
I know you finished the race, so yeah, definitely, definitely nerfed the Audi off. Actually, for any damage. Just, yeah, so unless they've only done it, which I suppose isn't too bad at the end of the day, but then I think the people that wanted the damage, they're going to be a bit annoyed if there's like not much damage. I'm on the fence with it. I'm just thinking of the people that intentionally take you out, and that if there's damage, you're going to be screwed. So yeah, that is me, I think. Yeah, they won't. I don't think they'll wipe them, to be fair. Now you got a front tire problem, not rear. That's weird, isn't it? That's weird how you had the rear tire problem, and now it's front. So yeah, it's the tyres. It's got to be the tyres that they've done. Just to the Audi. It has to be. As I said, because when I left the pits, it felt exactly the same. But as soon as the tyres started to warm up, yeah, it was all over the place. Or it could be the tyres and they've taken a bit of power away. Because it can't just solely be the tyres, surely. But oh well, it is what it is. Right, guys, I'm going to do one. Then I switch. Okay, yeah, because they did say that you, with that's what they did with the patch. They put it at 50-50. I think, did they say they made the rear calipers smaller or something on the cars? So, yeah. Unless it was then overheating or something. Yeah. Oh well, I suppose that's the only problem, isn't it, with patches and that you get used to the way the cars handle, and you do setups for them, and then they go and change the cars, and then you're back to square one. You have to redo a setup. You have to relearn the car. There is on the website, TW. But yeah, I think that means the last two patches, they've slowed the cars down. So yeah, they've slowed the cars down. Definitely. But yeah, I definitely have to then maybe try and make a video of a lapping on the older version and a lap in the newer version, just see if we can see. See, I kept it at 50-50. I didn't think it was too bad. But I can't tune. That's the problem. Right, anyway, guys, that is me. I'm going to go. I probably be on tomorrow, but I'll see. I'll see how I feel. If not, I'll be on over the weekend. I will try and, as I said, at some stage, if I'm free, get on into a race on its own and just see. I think it, like, yeah, it was you guys, weren't it? In a race with 6 people and you got minimum points. So I'd say they've sorted that. I definitely have to try and do a comparison from the older version to this one, and see what the differences are, if we can actually see any differences. But yeah, being overall to me feels like driving a car most games. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. But then again, like I said, they slowed all the cars down, especially the GT3s, the previous patch. So and they didn't wipe the time. So I don't know. I don't think they will. But oh well. Like I said, yeah, keep an eye out for a notification if I'm going to go live tomorrow. If not, I might go live with a bit of Evo because I haven't been on it. I've updated it. I haven't turned it on. So, but we'll see. Just keep an eye out. If I'm not, I'll be on over the weekend. And like I said, I'll try and get some testing and videos out and everything else on the patch. So, but yeah. Anyway, guys, like I said, if I don't see you Friday, have a great rest of your week and a Friday. And yeah, I'll catch you over the weekend.